And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
You got a notification.
All I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well. Allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Stop trying, my user.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
You thought I was trying to use it,
the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Elliott running right. Bernardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the 16, Prescott caught by Cobb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Now Elliott. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Man, I got you. Here we go, 46.
Throwing. Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I knew you
well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe...
Oh, the ball is out.
I forgot to tell you, they fumble a lot, the quarterback.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
I forgot to tell you that.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
What, they want to, y'all would have
Down
picked 2
2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think
for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Almost got it, that son.
2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm on fucking 37.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So
you got to learn the Madden ways again.
This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Prescott from the gun.
Oh, shit, I did not mean to throw that. I tried to wait the circle.
Be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline.
Circles are to get open, bro.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
I got you.
Prescott to throw.
No!
And that is going to be
I got scared. I thought she was going to sack me.
Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Oh, I did not
Watson
do that.
will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bit.
Y'all niggas is looking at those tackles.
Sacked by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down again. Mike Bennett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
47. Hey, 47.
Now Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Draw play, Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder. reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
No. Second down. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. 3rd and long for Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Now he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Watson. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Robert Quinn.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Austin. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From the 44, Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson under pressure.
They get to your line.
And down he goes. Robert Quinn picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson.
Oh, yeah, don't get hit.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
Check 55, Mike.
They're going for it. It's Watson.
You trying to run for it.
Complete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Yup. Hey, 4-1 Mike. Hit. Here we go, 26.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott letting one go deep for the end zone.
Oh, he was going to fry you.
Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him
lost
about
all his
5
man
yards
skills,
as he'll
huh?
get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You about to slide, nigga.
Lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. But it'll be second and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Say it again.
To throw is Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen.
Jason Witten.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I can't really hear.
And the Cowboys use
who you play for? They don't play for the boys no more?
As they cash in for 6. Forbath, the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
That man should retire.
Forbath descended away now following the touchdown.
Oh my God. I did not mean to do that.
And that drive stretch is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Watson.
Yeah, they don't.
Into the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before
my nigga break through him all the time.
Territory. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Ball up to the 35 shit. Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
If you take like a second,
getting him
they
once
on your
again,
way.
his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Watson. He's going to loft one.
Oh, yeah, that's 2 niggas.
Side here. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 17.
Go!
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. The return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So that's what I be doing on my career. My little cornerback season jump. I be baiting the fuck out the cornerback like that. The quarterback. Oh man, they always think the nigga open, then I just run up and get the pick.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
He's going to look deep in zone for
That's the only zone you can play. I mean, not only can play, but like they don't. The computer be acting dumb if you put it on anything else, bro.
But it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking
at that. Bro.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Back to throw, Watson.
That wasn't my pick on my back.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. On 1st down, Watson. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing.
I better have somebody with that shit.
They're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
You got in there!
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run for it with Hyde. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Ah, shit.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He finds an opening past the 40, the 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Cowboys have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
He doing your man dirty. Get off on him.
This is going to be caught.
He did your quarterback dirty off
there. The Cowboys have a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. That's complete to Kyle. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the owner.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Dude, oh yeah,
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Yeah, you
don't
got
forget today. don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that
You gotta
scoreboard.
use cover 3 is the
Realize
best.
everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he will score. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating.
Nah, it's play against your friends, so I don't think you count.
Out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes...
You ready to get on it now? Or what? You call it this?